All right. Good morning. Welcome to Motivational Monday. We have 5 weeks leading up to the Nashville AIDS Walk, and we are going virtual this year. So we're going to do some series of Motivational Mondays where we check in with different people involved with the Nashville AIDS Walk to see what motivates them. So today we have Rose and Mary. They are two Nashville CARES staff members, and they're going to just answer a couple questions. We're going to see what motivates them. So, all right, Rose, if you want to introduce yourself, say what you do at Nashville CARES, and then say, what is your why? What motivates you to be involved with the Nashville AIDS Walk?
Okay, my name is Rose of Sharon Joni. I am the corrections navigator at Nashville CARES. I just got involved with the Nashville AIDS Walk a couple of years ago, but I've been walking with the Louisville AIDS Walk my whole life, so 30 years. I started walking with my parents for my uncles, especially the uncles that never got to meet my son or that I don't fully remember because they passed away from the virus before, I was really at an age where I could remember them. And so it's always been a part of my family and my life. But recently, what really motivated me to start working with Nashville CARES and to be more involved in the AIDS Walk was the students that I taught in beauty school that didn't graduate or that never got to see their next birthday. And so that always really touched home for me that this was still a virus that was affecting people's lives even today in 2020 when we have medications you can work through, that there can still be complications. And so it really motivated me to help to want to end the virus.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. That is a motivation. I'm going to go to Mary. Mary, if you want to introduce yourself, what you do at Nashville CARES, and then what is your why? What motivates you to be involved in the Nashville AIDS Walk?
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Hawkins, and I am the Interim Director of Prevention and Support Services. And I have been at Nashville CARES since 2009. This month, I hired in October. And what motivates me is educating everyone, because there are so many myths related to HIV out there. And I just want to dispel all of the myths. HIV is a chronic illness, just like hypertension and diabetes, because it's controlled with medication. There are families out there still having their HIV positive family members, eat off paper plates and drink out of paper cups. It is not necessary. These are all myths. And this is my why, to educate everyone about HIV.
Cool. And Mary, I know you had a super successful fundraiser with your team last year for the AIDS Walk. Obviously, it was a little different because it wasn't a pre-COVID world. But do you want to share some of what you did, some tips about fundraising?
Absolutely. I'm not sure who actually came up with the idea. I'm not sure, but the idea was that we would present the vagina monologue. And so from that creation, then you had to get individuals to participate, buy in. And then there was practice after practice after practice. And then we actually went live at one of the local venues downtown. And it was absolutely awesome. I mean, the place was packed. It was very unconventional doing something like that, very unconventional, but it was extremely well received. We got such positive feedback, and the fundraising was absolutely awesome. It was all for the fundraising opportunities. So again, for those individuals out there, if you want to do something, we encourage you to do something. Just do something collaboratively, think outside of the box, and think creatively. With this, pandemic that we're in, think of ideas that could work, inside of this box that unfortunately that we're in at this moment.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that was a really creative idea, and you have to be even more creative this time to kind of do virtual and socially distance stuff. And we will be posting every day on our different social medias, different fundraising ideas, so everyone can have kind of unique ways to fundraise. So keep an eye out on that. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Rose and Mary, for taking the time out of your day to check in with us and motivate us for the rest of the week. All right, all. Goodbye.
Bye.